It's Friday, February 24th, 2012, and here's what's happening in other news. In other news is brought to you by TWiT's new show, Game On. Because Game On is infinitely better than Game Off. Right, Chad?
Right.
Welcome to another news. I'm Ayaz Akhtar.
I'm Tony Wang.
And I'm Liz Romero.
And I'm Chad Johnson.
You got to stop saying the "and," Liz. With Chad Johnson.
All
there
right.
we go.
Yeah, it's different
Not
now.
in the lineup.
Chad Johnson.
With an and starring and guest starring and all kinds of things that are going on. Anyway, this show, if you've never watched it before, why haven't you? It's on every week at 4 o'clock.
What is wrong with you?
Yeah, seriously. There's lots of things wrong with us. But we're going to take a laid-back look at tech news beyond the usual headlines. You're not going to see patent wars. You're not going to see a bunch of horrible business news where like, oh, look, HP's numbers have been in and not happening today. What we're going to talk about is up first. That song's still going. The iPad 3 obviously coming out in March. People are expecting it there. And of course, there's a bunch of rumor sites that claim that they've gotten the case for the iPad 3. Let's get those pictures up now. We can talk about each one individually. You can see the iPad 3 on the bottom there compared to the iPad 2. It's a little larger. So it would be one of the first times that Apple went with a larger product. And one of the arguments for that, apparently it's got a better camera because the iPad 2 might as well not even have a camera with a less than 1 megapixel sensor on the back.
I personally think that it's bigger for the LTE radio.
Yeah, that's a rumor that iPad 3 will have LTE as long as with every other radio on top of that, right, because this is going to be on Verizon's and every other network out there, Sprint probably, and AT&T, just like the iPhone. What else do we have in this? We have that second link. There's the screen that I believe Mac Rumors got a hold of. They put it under a microscope. And apparently it's supposed to be like Retina display. So instead of having that kind of low-res display that's on the iPad 2, it'd be more like the iPhone. If you ever go from an iPhone 4 to an iPad, I don't know if you guys have this problem. I can't unsee how bad the iPad looks compared to it because it's all fuzzy and just...
Yeah.
You have that
I
problem?
go from my iPhone 4 to my Fire, so I don't have that problem.
Well, yeah, because the Fire
look
shows...
at you.
I go from my Note to my iPad.
Can you hold up your notes for size comparison to iPads?
It's as big as your face.
I don't even know where my iPad is. I haven't been using it.
Oh, that's because I stole it.
Oh, okay.
Sorry about that. Is there any more pictures on the iPad 3 rumor roundup?
Yeah.
What else we got?
We have some...
Oh, my gosh.
Look at that.
Power and volume buttons cable.
Aren't you happy that
That
you
is
saw that?
that is the hotness right there.
crazy.
That's how I know that an iPad 3 is coming out on the 7th.
Why do we have the creepy
Look
picture?
at that. It's a Chinese thing.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Boxes.
Boxes.
No.
Holy crap. Things.
What?
You can't even
The
understand.
QR codes?
Okay, clearly. Did anybody take a picture of the QR code to see what it goes to?
I think it's an
Probably
internal
two.
code. I don't think anyone could actually decipher it.
I bet Google has it. We should be trying
Because
this
it's not
out.
a normal QR code.
Oh, yeah, it's not. It's missing the...
Well, there's that, and there's... Oh, I like this shot. A clean room.
Clean room.
Yeah, this is exactly where all the rumors go in this one giant long thread.
Right.
More pixels.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is the doubled pixels. This is the
Yeah.
old version. You can see that's a pixel, and then like that's a little pixel right there.
Oh, it's
Tiny
like
pixels.
Small.
Yay.
But yeah, that's about it.
And there you go. And there's the prototype logic board with A5X, not an A4 processor, not an A5 processor. It's an A5X, X4 Extreme, or
Sure.
is it the A6? Or somebody put an X on an A5?
Is there any other Apple product that have X? That ends with X? I can't think of an iPhone X.
On maybe an S?
S? Yeah, that's S.
No, X.
OSX.
Ooh, maybe that's 510. It's not 5X.
Yeah.
Oh.
Maybe it's 510.
That's quite possible.
They've gone from 4 to 510. You know it's better.
It's a lot better then. Let's go on to something that's way crazier. And this is actually true. Scientists are working on building robot dinosaurs out of 3D printed fossils.
Yay!
On the headline alone, that's amazing. Here's what's going on at Drexel University. They're taking 3D scans of fossils from their collection, and they're printing out replicas, and now you can send these replicas out to museums and things, so you can build great exhibits. But one of the things that they're working on right now at Drexel is they want to take these 3D printed replicas and put them together with robotics so they can see how dinosaurs moved, because what could possibly go wrong if you build a scale model of a dinosaur that's attached, that has robotics?
Isn't that how they made Jurassic Park? Right? Oh,
Oh, it's going to be like this.
Oh.
yeah. Oh,
So
yeah.
wait, this may or may not be one of the ones that they are working on in Drexel. Drexel is very famous for its paleontology section.
I love this song.
Wait, this is not one of those robot dinosaurs, is it?
Yeah, it is.
This is a scale model
I see.
of an actual dinosaur.
Oh,
Okay,
called
he
the,
didn't fire the. Okay. There's just laser eyes.
we might want to jump ahead.
Shoot freaking laser beams from their eyes.
Wow! Oh my God!
That's supposed to be
Oh,
radioactive.
geez.
I don't think dinosaurs move that way. When Drexel puts their robot dinosaurs together, they might not have a exorcist head.
Are they gonna have those sound effects? Because I really want the sound effects, guys. Oh yes, they light up.
Oh my God!
Okay.
Does they light up? Yeah, they do.
All right.
Because they're firing.
All right.
I think I remember the rivets in the.
You're the
Enough
one
of
who started
Netflix.
this.
Netflix.com/TWiT.
Enough of the Mechagodzilla. There's no Mechagodzilla, but that's what we're hoping we'll see in Drexel
happy
University.
days.
But yeah, that's robot dinosaurs probably coming sooner than you think. Shall we move on to Ion Theater? We haven't done this in like 50 years.
Wow. It's been a minute.
Uh-oh.
You brought back Mechagodzilla. That was my childhood. Sorry, I'm still in glory. like
Well,
golden
you know,
years.
Mechagodzilla apparently is going to make an appearance next week
Oh,
on
yeah,
this show. We queued up for Ion Theater, Chad?
Yeah. You ready to go?
Yeah. Sure.
Let's do it.
Let's go for it. Ion Theater begins.
Oh.
Okay, so we have a video. Let's not even. We know what it is, but let's talk about it as it happens.
What a pervert.
He's a peeping Tom.
It freaks me out because they freeze the video every time they fade away. And
Yeah.
I kept thinking, oh, my internet.
Oh, there's the thing that's gonna drive him crazy. No shoes.
Okay, so
No
we'll,
socks.
okay,
No
so
socks.
we gotta wait. It's Google lighting.
Googling.
Not Googling.
No laugh.
I'm here for my 4:30.
And by that I mean I want to.
Oh, I like your earrings.
He's gonna.
She has shoulder pads. Shoulder pads. Shoulder pads are stylish. And she has
Is
a
that an
brooch.
orca in the background?
I think so.
Orca. It's a dolphin.
Okay, so this guy's trying to get a job.
Entire company.
Oh, that tie, let alone.
From her?
Or her.
I
is that
believe
a
so.
necklace or a brooch? You can tell.
My employees live.
Ma'am, I have something to tell you. It looks like your flowers are dying.
Spell check sometimes. Pay the charts.
I'm not sure what that
Okay,
is.
them going back and forth so quickly is gonna make me have a seizure.
Don't worry.
Isn't
about
working
it.
for me.
Don't worry about the seizure. He's got a flower.
It's a flower. Flower power, guys. We're going hippie. Yeah.
And you still think this is ready to roll out?
Maybe we should listen to what they're saying,
What
actually.
features to
Should
keep and
we?
what to kill.
Are we supposed to?
Okay, hold on. So you're going to change your software while we're using it.
That's what she said.
Wait, but I'm software, and the software could be different.
Oh, this guy's supposed to be Google, and
Listen,
he's
lady, do I need to call you on the
Who
red
knows what the
phone to
future
make
holds
sure
for
that
Google.
you get this information across?
he's supposed to be Google, and he's selling them on Google Apps. Wait, there's a musical number?
Oh, yeah. Look at that sweater. Is that the guy from American Idol?
I don't think so.
Right? No? He looks like it, right?
No, that's not.
No?
Is this Judge Judy?
This is probably what he's doing nowadays, doing stuff like this.
Judge Judy.
Ruben and Judge Judy. Dynamic duo, man. Oh, fading.
Yeah. Oh,
Ooh,
man.
things are exploding in my face.
Take me wherever you want to, large man.
Okay, that was just awkward, Chad. I was not ready for that.
Chad says that to everybody.
We're not going
else.
to bond that way.
Wait,
You,
so
you
he-
go
wait,
on.
wait,
I'm not
he
following you.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Ooh, there's
Beware
a-
of strangers, children.
Stranger danger. Stranger
Okay.
danger.
Now,
And Microsoft is not a stranger.
why don't I actually explain what that video was about, since we trashed it way too much. Microsoft went out there and put out a video because they think that Google Docs and Google Apps are not ready for prime time.
Google
And so
Docs.
in what looks to be a job interview, the fellow in the white suit was Google, and he was trying to sell the lady in the power suit with the shoulder pads.
Shoulder pads.
Trying to sell her on the idea that you could have Google Docs. And the lady's like, so your apps can change whenever? What if they're offline? And I know how much you love Google Docs, Liz.
Well, the Excel. I loathe Google Docs. Their
Spreadsheet?
Excel spreadsheets. Loathe them. Any Excel user can vouch with me. They're terrible. You can't do anything. Don't give me the.
Tony's
look.
got, he's ready
What?
to say
Can
something.
you function properly in
Tony's gearing up. Here it comes.
Wait, what was your question?
Wanker?
Can I function properly? What?
Huh? In Google
Excel.
Docs?
Google Docs Excel.
It's called spreadsheet.
So what? Okay.
Thanks.
So yeah. So Excel is better, but I do love Google Docs for the ability to convert things. Sometimes I'll get emails with attachments from guests and their freaking PDF or their docx.
Yeah.
And with the docx, I can't open it, so I'll just in Google Docs. I'll just
Say with
put it
feeling,
in
man.
my-
I want to know really.
I put it in my Google Docs and then I can download it in different format.
See that? Because you said it like that.
It's
I'm
converting.
feeling. what you're feeling
Yeah.
right now.
But
If
no,
we
I
want
agree with you about Excel and versus.
Spreadshirt.
It's a horrible commercial. I don't get it. It's worse than Jerry Seinfeld and.
Well, I
Bill
don't.
Gates
Seinfeld
kicking
Vision?
asses.
It's on YouTube. It's not like it's running on television.
But it is actually official.
It's a Microsoft video. Yeah, Microsoft's been going after Google like crazy the past couple of weeks because Google's all in the news about privacy and issues. And
They should really get Jeff Stewart to do their commercials.
which Jeff Stewart?
That one.
TWiT's Jeff Stewart?
With his
Yeah.
voice.
With his accent and his tattoos and.
That's definitely possible. Now it's time for an ad break. We're going to thank Game On for sponsoring this show because we couldn't think of anything. They do their show way over there. We can see the set from here. It's very exciting.
Well, aren't they going to start doing interviews here, Chad?
They do interviews here.
We do interviews there.
Chad, why don't you promote Game On?
Well, Game On is the best video game show on the TWiT network. In fact, it's the only video game show on the TWiT network.
Oh,
you
they're-
can go to twit.tv/go to see all 6 episodes.
Now, Chad, you're not biased at all, are you?
No.
No, you don't produce that show, do you?
No.
No.
Yeah.
You're even an on-air character on that show, I think.
No, I don't answer
No.
questions.
Character,
at
I
the very
say.
End. You know, that'd
No.
be ridiculous.
So
I've never seen you in a bathroom
you
in
hear
that show.
That's clearly an unbiased opinion from TWiT's Chad Johnson. The Chad Johnson produced show Game On is fantastic to watch.
Absolutely. And you can go to youtube.com/TWiTGameOn and see clips from the shows if you don't want to watch all of it. We had an interview. They had an interview with Tim Schafer of Double Fine Studios. Here's a lead sheet for the coolest, biggest, most worst console.
Are we going to get a takedown notice for this?
I really hope not, because that
Oh.
would really stink.
If that happens, TWiT Game On, I'm going to beat you
Talk
senseless.
about the greatest console flops.
Yeah, so
in
we talk
gaming
about-
history.
they talk
Poison.
about-
Do you guys actually have Brian Brushwood on?
Yeah, man.
Wow.
They have
because
Brian
it was as big
Brushwood
as a
and
How about
Yeah.
what's the gal? No way you got Veronica. There's no
Veronica
way.
Belmont?
No way you did.
Yeah, Veronica's on that show.
Veronica?
This is just
Don't you
the
say
copy
that?
that they sent us to talk about.
Wow,
but,
that's amazing.
But
Game
yeah.
On runs, I think, at it's after TWiT on Sundays.
Yeah.
Live.
Oh my God, Mario.
Or available as a download.
Have you seen this really,
where would you download
really
this?
horrible?
And Mario
TWiT.
franchises.
Please-
To show off
please
the full
stop.
video capabilities of the hardware, they were packed with horrifying
Please make us
cutscenes.
stop.
Have you
How
seen
bad
this
you want
really
it?
bad cutscene?
You're killing my childhood.
Oh boy!
No. No link.
Please stop this.
Luckily,
Anyway,
That's
so-
very loud. Hey, look, you hear that chime? That means that the ad is over. Thank you for that chime text. That was fantastic because I really needed that to end. Let's talk about something else. Let's talk about the DVD Association. Apparently, they say that if you're like an educator and you want to have a copy of a movie, the way you should do that is by taking a smartphone and recording a screen. So you're playing back a DVD on your laptop or here we go. This is good enough for educational use, apparently. Now, what's going on is that the Copyright Office is doing some rulemaking right now, and the Copyright Office could say, look, you know what? Why don't you just rip the dang movie? It's possible. It's very easy. But the Copy Association's like, no, we don't think you need that. For fair use rights, you can easily just take a phone and, if you want to show Wayne's World, you want to explain some cinematography from Wayne's World because it's amazing
yeah.
stuff.
Showing.
So all this time in high school and college where the professor and teacher were showing me films, was that all illegal? Is that what's going
Well,
on?
no, they're showing you the DVD directly, right? Or the
Right,
tape.
right.
Now, this would be taking a piece of that DVD and taking like just a little scene out of it. Maybe just want to show those particular things.
So how does the professor show this to 100 students on their phone? Like,
Well, and
Airplay,
then,
man.
then you can take that horrible copy you made with the really lousy audio,
okay,
and then you can show that to your class.
Hey,
And
boss.
forget the scan lines and things.
you got to burn it into a DVD and then.
So we're gonna watch everything like it got pirated out of a movie theater now. What? Are you serious?
So wait, you're right. The DVD copy.
It will look like
Wait a
someone
second, no,
went
you're-
into
you're-
a
you're
movie
completely
theater.
right. DVD Copy Control Association is suggesting that for
No,
education.
guys, I think you guys got this all wrong. I mean,
Oh,
this is needed. I mean, this is needed for the DVD Association.
Says the guy with the red hair.
No,
Okay.
I think you guys are wrong.
So you think that this is the way it should be? I mean, it's actually easier than putting a DVD in and just hitting rip on your software.
Yeah, listen,
right?
I don't know why I keep cutting to this by accident, but
I thought it was a dramatic pause, but go ahead.
Exactly. No, the DVD Association of America needs to protect its intellectual property, and if you rip something, you're breaking that code to rip it off the DVD. That can't happen.
That can't happen for educational use. You know, no possible way of. Maybe you want to make a backup copy of that DVD to your hard drive because you're in an educational institution. You might break that DVD, and then what happens?
Yeah,
you got to request another one. You know, maybe Chad's completely right.
Yeah,
Chad's
just record it with your iPhone.
Yeah,
sit there for a few hours capturing that video.
Exactly,
and play it back to your class because you know what, education really doesn't matter.
What happens if you don't have an iPhone?
You can use
Android phone.
You can Android phone. You can get
I thought
a
it was just an iPhone you could show
flip
this
phone.
with.
Oh yeah, get a flip phone. You maybe
A
can
red
get
Nokia flip phone.
Like
Yeah.
my dad.
a 320 by 240 video of it. I think it would be great.
Yeah.
And don't forget, if you have one of the new phones, you can get you take a DVD and you can make it HD. You could upscale. 'cause
Right.
It's 19.
That would be like an HD DVD.
Yeah.
An HDD pirating version. Arr.
All right, enough of this nonsense. Let's go on to more nonsense. Last week, we tried to show you something. Can we just show the link from Engadget here?
Yeah.
Now, over at Red Bull, they have a Stratus program. They're trying to, throw a man out of a plane at 120,000 feet. It's a space dive. Now, last week, we showed you some footage of that. And guess what? Don't click it. Do not click it.
Sure?
Do not click that footage.
Red means
Why
no.
not?
Last time we ran this, Red Bull decided to take our episode down. Why? Because we showed some of the clip. We're a news program. It's in the title. It's right there. And we actually do comment about this stuff. And the weird thing is, it's promotion for their stupid event in July. So I don't quite forget that point. I'll stick to the copyright point. I know it's fair use. Chad had to edit the video twice. And
Three times.
3 times?
4 times. Because
Oh, that's right.
4 times.
That's right.
The very last time I screwed up, but
Well, yeah, but the thing is, it had to be edited. We covered up the footage, and so the footage is gone from the episode entirely.
Right.
But because I want to show you what I wanted to show you last week, we decided to put together our own video of what actually happens in the Red Bull video. But we can't show the Red Bull video. But we could make our own, and so now we will present not copyright infringing showcase, which has, no way we'll get in trouble for having NCIS as the acronym for this, right?
Right, no.
No.
Let's run what you would have seen in the Red Bull footage, just slightly different. A pressure suit is required for above 50,000 feet. Without it, we could not be going into space. It's an uncomfortable garment, but it's a necessary garment, and you just have to learn how to live with it. I don't need your help with my suit. Leave me alone. I'm flying a plane. I'm jumping out of a plane. Let's just stand here. Wind tunnel test. Skydiving. Bungee jump. Now, if you're just catching the last 4 seconds of what just happened there, we got pulled off. Our video got pulled because Red Bull decided their content shouldn't be shown on this program, so we recreated it with some toys. And that's exactly what happened there. And by the way, I contacted Red Bull about this because I was a little miffed about it. One, actually, I should have thanked them for legitimizing this show. When you get taken down, you made it. So good for us. But
High fives for us, guys. Air high fives.
Air high fives. There we go. But here's the deal. I emailed them. I said, look, this is a fair use. We are a news program. We're commenting over this stuff. I'm on some other show, and we've had this problem before. I think you're being a little bit silly. They wrote back to me and told me to join redbullcontent.com and then apply to use the footage if they allowed it to happen. So Red Bull, thanks so much for that, because I will not be using your footage for any particular reason, and I quite like the reenactment.
It was
Yeah,
glorious.
it was way better than the.
Oh yeah.
See, don't you want to see Stitch jump out of a plane from 120,000 feet? No?
I like your fat guy version. The other one scared me.
There we go.
Yeah,
That was
great.
But
we may get pulled down from Disney now. Disney might pull us down.
yeah. Well, if they find it, Disney, come at us.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
But
might
in,
like.
in completely unrelated news, man, I was having a Monster energy drink the other day. So tasty.
You know, I really like.
Good.
I like that Trim Tonic stuff.
Yeah, man.
Or Brain Tonic. That's
Oh, yeah.
really good.
Great time.
Yeah.
I do 5-hour energy drinks.
Rockstar for you? Or you're a Rockstar
Monster.
guy? You're a Monster guy?
M80.
Yeah.
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 Well, yeah. If you want to find that video on YouTube, you probably can find it. It's under Blue Cow, not Red Bull. That does it for us, I think, this week. There's a story you think should get the spotlight. Tony, what should they do? What should they do?
Do what?
They should email us at iontwit@gmail.com. That's IONTWIT@gmail.com. Or you can leave us a voicemail. There's a phone number under there. Nobody ever picks it up. 321-22-OTHER. We're going to put the phone, we're going to send it to Liz's phone.
Yeah, you can call me.
Without her knowing. You just set up a real trouble week there. Oh, do you think she heard me?
Yeah, I think she heard you.
Wait.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Father,
maybe
you
not,
calling
maybe
me?
not.
I'll actually answer it while I'm bouncing on my ball.
Yeah, there you go. So that's your option, and we'll see everybody next week. And if you can't see this video, it means we were taken down by Disney or Chad. For Game On.
Forget.
Hit the music or something. There you go. That was like a 20-minute episode.
Oh, sorry. Guys, no. Hey, I need to seriously just somehow spread my energy at you. Thank you, Chad. See, we're bonding again. Red hair bonding.
Come on, Greg.
Get in
Dance
it.
with us.
Oh,
You stop the music.